Thanks, man. Alright, losers. Gather round, I've got some news.
Is this about the festival?
No, it's about us getting a room downstairs. We'll be out of this black, mold-ridden shithole by Monday.
Great, so we'll have an actual room just in time for the festival. We are doing something for the festival, right?
Why bother? It's not like we have any time to put together anything good. We'll only end up embarrassing ourselves instead of getting new members.
I agree with Satori. Plus, I don't do well with last-minute preparations.
Come on, guys, the festival's our last chance to get more members. We can put something together if we keep it simple.
Natsuko, why do we need to bring in more members? It's already enough for us to be considered an official club. Besides, more members will mean things will be more difficult to manage. Satori is hardly of any help to you now. Do you really think you'll be able to manage more by yourself?
Hey, I'm the one who got us the rooms, smartass. I do stuff.
Well, sure, as long as you don't have to do any manual labor.
Yeah, I expected a comeback like that from someone who never skips arm day.
Satori finishes with a lewd gesture.
Guys, get serious for a minute. Don't you morons want to share your passion with as many people as you can? To inspire them to find the same feelings that brought you here in the first place? The Ninja Club should be a place where people can express themselves like they can do anywhere else. Or they can't do anywhere else. It should be a place so intimate that you never want to leave. So that's why we should work hard and put something together for the festival, even if it's something small. You agree with me, don't you, Hallie?
Don't pressure her into siding with you, Natsuko. Look, I enjoy reading and writing, but my real reason for joining this club was because it was small and quiet. I didn't join in the hopes that we'd attract more members. I'm sure Hallie didn't either. And you, Natsuko. You may be vice president, but we all know the real reason you helped start this club. You just needed a place to hide from your mother all day. There is no passion in this club. We're only here to hide from our problems and responsibilities at home. And that's all of us.
Natsuko is clearly upset by Yuri's words.
That's not true at all. Is it?
Natsuko looks to me and Satori. Irritated, Satori looks away. Much like Satori, I'm indifferent. If I showed as much enthusiasm as Natsuko wanted, I'd be lying. Still, if it's up to me to rescue the situation... Natsu?
No. Yuri's right. This club is just for a group of losers to hide from their home life. I was stupid for thinking it was something more.
I mean, I'm not against getting new members or anything.
Hallie, I appreciate you trying to help, but you're only here because we guilt-tripped you into joining. There's no point to this club.
Natsuko sits down at his desk, eyes down.
Well, bravo, Yuri.
I beg your pardon. All I did was speak the truth. Is it a crime to be honest?
It is absolutely not a crime to be honest. However, being an insensitive prick about it is incredibly counterproductive. Besides, who do you think you are calling us a bunch of losers who are hiding from our problems?
Hey, I just want someplace nice to hang out with a few friends. Is that so much to ask? Look, just the mention of adding new members is tearing us apart. If the member count increases, how long do you think our friendship will last? It's not easy for me to make friends, okay? It's hardly even spoken, or I hardly even spoke until Hallie showed up. Now Natsuko wants to take the only place I feel comfortable and ruin it.
I don't think that's his intention.
No, Hallie, it won't be the same. If I wanted to feel awkward in front of a large group of people, I don't know, I would have joined some other club. If that's the direction he's taking it, then what's the point of being here?
Yuri suddenly grabs his book bag.
I'm going home. I just don't want to be here right now.
Yuri ignores me and walks out the door.
Well, damn it, now what do we do?
I don't know. Do you have an opinion on the festival, Satori?
Not really. I'm pretty satisfied with the way things are now. But I wouldn't object to getting new members either.
What about you, Hallie?
I'm indifferent, I guess. But if you take your responsibilities as president and vice president into consideration, it's your duty to consider everyone's perspective and make the decision that's right for the club.
Well, I mean, what do you want to get out of this club?
Yes, Hallie, think long and hard about your answer.
Shut up, Satori.
Well, I think the most important thing is for everyone to get along, and for the club to provide something that you can't get anywhere else. I don't think it's about how many members, but rather the quality of each member. That's what will end up making the Literature Club a special place.
Ah, And the Indirect Answer of the Year award goes to Hallie. Come on down!
You're so immature.
I agree with you, Hallie. Each member contributes their own qualities in a special way. With each change in members, the identity of the club as a whole will change too. I don't think stepping out of your comfort zone once in a while is necessarily a bad thing. So I'm still down with planning a festival event. Who's with me?
Count me in. We both look over at Satori.
Sigh. Fine, I'll help too.
Sweet. Maybe we can talk to Yuri tomorrow and convince him to help.
I nod in agreement.
Hey, Natsuko.
What is it?
I just want you to know, you're a pretty okay vice president. I have a feeling you're gonna help turn this club into something that's not too shitty.
Thank you for that adequate compliment. You're a very weird friend.
Whatever. We'll pick up this awkwardness tomorrow.
Alright, sounds good.
In that case, meeting officially over. Everybody out.
Satori? Please don't take this the wrong way, but... Could I have a word with you before we leave?
Eh? Me?
Yes. It's important.
See you guys tomorrow then.
I wave as Natsuko exits the classroom.
So, what do you want?
Satori, I think you should cancel tomorrow's club meeting.
What?
I just don't think we should come back to this room.
This room? Why? Oh, for goodness sake. Let me guess, Natsuko told you a little ghost story and now you're afraid to be in here, is that it?
Satori, there's something weird about this room.
I've
been seeing things.
Yeah, like what? A ghost?
I don't know if it's a ghost or if it's something different. All I know is we shouldn't be in here. It's affecting everyone. I think it's also affecting you.
The only thing that bothers me about this room is the smell of the mold, the rats in the walls, and the shoddy electrical wiring. Not ghosts. And certainly not some kind of unexplained phenomenon.
This room is affecting your personality. Beyond these evil walls, you're a nice guy. I know you are. We need to get you out of here.
Look, if you're too scared of being here, then just don't show up tomorrow. If this is some ploy to scare me out of here.
I did it! I broke out!
Huh?
Wow, that gave me a big headache. But that doesn't matter right now. Satori, you gotta listen to me!
What?
We have to get out of this room! I need to tell you something before it's too late! I gotta tell you why! Not yet! Not yet! No! Fuck!
You have unlocked a special poem. Would you like to read it? I would. Stare at the dot to reveal a special message. Fuck you. Awesome. Thanks for that special message. Alright, one more poem. Hey, want to see if saving's still broken? Let's try it. Yeah, saving's still broken. That's okay. I'm confident in my ability to write a Natsuko poem at this point.
Dokie dokie.
So let's see. Oh gosh, I hope loading isn't also broken or we won't be able to go back for the Yuri Act 2 route. Which I don't expect will be terribly different, but you know, we're gonna check it out anyway, just to see. At the very least, we'll get an extra scene with him that we wouldn't have otherwise. Kawaii! Shiny! I guess that was still Mateo, because like it was brown hair. That hair was too dark to be Satori's. Mouse. Giggle. Joy. Well, why did you jump for Joy? Did you jump for Joy before and I just didn't notice? Why? Oh wait, you liked Y as well. You're stupid. Bubbles. Stop it, Mateo. You're throwing me off. Donut. Forgive. Oh, that's a U poem? Or poem word? Strawberry. Maybe it was a Sayori one. Or a Satori one. And now it's a U one. I want to make sure I get this right. I'm gonna go Ribbon. Ribbon seems safe. Man, he's really jumping down there, isn't he? Fun? I'm pretty sure we got it. And I'm also almost certain it doesn't matter, but whatever. I didn't read what that said. Hi, honey. His hair's a bit messed up now.
Yuri seems energetic today. despite appearing a bit disheveled.
I've been waiting for you. Are you ready to continue reading? I brought my best tea today.
Satori, did you move my... Where is he? He's never been late before.
Inconsiderate as usual, Natsuko.
I know you're not talking to me.
Well, who else is constantly interrupting my conversations with this incessant yelling?
Okay, first of all, this is literally the first time I've interrupted any of your conversations, so knock off the exaggerating. And secondly, watch how you talk to me, because I'm the vice president in case you forgot, and Satori and I decided yesterday that we're going to be doing something for the festival. I'm sorry, but that's how it is.
Natsuko, nobody cares. Why don't you go play with your hair in the girls' bathroom or something?
What?
Natsuko suddenly stalks off to the back of the room and towards the closet.
Well, looks like I'm the last one here.
What was holding you up?
Satori briefly looks at me.
I was talking to the student council president again, trying to get us that room sooner. But he said we have to wait until Monday. What an asshole. Anyway, I'm surprised to see you back in here, Hallie. Thought this room creeped you out.
Huh? Well, it's kind of dark and it smells like mildew. But it's not so bad.
Well, I'm glad you ended up seeing things my way.
I'm not really sure what Satori is referring to, but I don't have much time to think about it as I noticed Natsuko return, carrying one of his larger boxes of manga.
Hey, Yuri.
What do you want now?
Natsuko suddenly hurls the box of books through the air. It connects hard with the side of Yuri's head.
Ugh.
Satori ducks out of the way and I jump back with my hands up as the books scatter everywhere. Yuri retracts, holding his hand to the side of his head, groaning intensely.
I told you to watch how you talk to me, fuckface!
Natsuko! What the hell is your problem?
He's my problem! He never respects me and I'm sick of it!
This is not how you resolve that issue. For God's sake, you just yeeted a box of books at his head.
Yeah, next time it'll be a desk!
Why, you foul-tempered little shit. Yuri should snap you in half.
Yuri suddenly stands up to his full height. He's unbelievably intimidating and I disappear into his shadow. But small as he is, Natsuko doesn't seem to be bothered in the least.
Come at me, Dracula!
That's enough! I snatch one of the books from off the ground and hurl it between them, catching everyone's attention. I point to Natsuko. You, outside, now!
But...
I said get outside! Finally, Natsuko runs.
Fine, I'll do that. It'll spare me from having to look at this dumb face.
With that, Natsuko storms out the door. I then point to Satori. Go with him and calm him down.
You can't tell me what to do.
Get the fuck out of here, now!
Whatever.
Satori reluctantly follows Natsuko outside. Yuri takes a step towards the door. Yuri?
Hallie, hi.
Your head. I noticed a little bit of blood seeping from a small cut above Yuri's left eyebrow. Yuri gently lifts his hand towards the injury and invisibly winces as he brushes his fingers across it.
It's fine. It didn't hurt as much as it looked.
He must not realize he's bleeding. Sit down, please. He looks like he wants to object at first, but then he appears to change his mind. He passively takes a seat at one of the desks. I approach his left side and brush some of his hair out of the way.
Hallie.
It's okay, I've got it. I flick my tongue out and gently lick the blood away.
What is with you and licking boys?
Yuri groans a little, but remains still. I take a closer look at the wound.
Or a closer lick, perhaps?
It's just a little cut. The bruise around it is bigger than the cut itself.
Oop. I clicked out again.
But Yuri's whimper of pain lets me know it still hurts. Here, let me just... I lean in close to his face and focus a small stream of breath directly onto the cut, gently blowing on it. There we go. Does that feel better? Yuri just gazes up at me wordlessly. I smile and giggle a little. So, do you still want to read with me? I'm already engaged in the story and...
Yes, we can do whatever you want. That sounds delightful. I'll get the book. Actually, I have a request. Do you mind if I make some tea first?
Not at all.
Thanks very much. If there's one thing that can make my reading time here any better, it's a nice cup of tea. Not to mention for yourself as well.
Yuri stands up and walks to the closet. I follow and watch as he retrieves a pitcher from the shelf, the kind with a filter inside.
Could you hold this for a second?
Yuri hands me the pitcher and fetches an electric kettle.
I'm going to plug this in at the teacher's desk and then I'll go get some water.
He walks past me and sets the kettle on the teacher's desk. I simply watch his movements. His broad shoulders and long torso make Yuri appear elegant, yet masculine and methodical.
Okay, may I have the water pitcher?
Here you go.
Thanks, I'll be right back.
Oh, I might as well go with you.
Oh, don't trouble yourself. You stay here. I won't be long.
Pitcher in hand, Yuri hurries out of the classroom.
I thought I heard something. A little cackle or something.
What's that sound?
Wow. Electrical fire, probably.
Kia!
Goodness.
Yuri jumps back, almost spilling the water into the pitcher he's holding. You're back.
Yes. There's no running water up here, so I had to go downstairs to fill the pitcher. I admit I kind of got turned around and, well, I forgot what I went down there for in the first place. I'm sorry. I didn't realize I'd been gone for over 10 minutes. I can see why you dozed off.
So, what kind of tea did you bring?
Well, I thought it'd be nice to have some oolong tea today. Wouldn't you agree?
Sure.
Very well.
Yuri sets the temperature on the kettle to 200 degrees.
Now it's time to get the teapot.
You really do this properly, don't you?
Of course. I shouldn't do any less when I'm making tea for others. Especially you. Even if I'm
not an expert on tea or anything?
In that case, you'll only be even more impressed.
Perhaps I will. Yuri fetches the teapot and begins measuring the tea leaves. To my surprise, he even starts humming a little to himself. He must be in a good mood now.
Is that so? I was letting it show. And you noticed, I was doing a bit of thinking, and I decided that I would try expressing myself a little bit more. It turns out it's not very hard for me to do, when it's you who's around anyway.
Well, that's great, Yuri. Just don't push yourself too much. You're always worrying about me.
No, he said that. You're always worrying about me, Hallie. It's very endearing.
Yuri wasn't kidding. I don't even know if I can keep up with this. I watch Yuri pour a cup of tea for each of us.
Hallie, I have an idea. How about we sit on the floor today?
Yeah, that's fine. Any particular reason why?
Well, I think it may be more comfortable for you considering your figure.
As I slowly travel down to my chest.
It's probably not very good for your lower back to be reading while slouched over a desk. Sitting on the floor will improve your posture.
His gaze finally returns to my face. I suppose that makes sense. Yuri and I then sit against the wall, teacups at our sides. He opens the book and I find him having a very difficult time seeing the text from here. I can't really see.
Oh, is this better?
He scoots closer until he's pressed against me. He holds the book so that I don't have any harder of a time reading from it. And as a result, my left arm is practically resting on top of his leg. How am I supposed to focus on reading like this? How is he supposed to focus on reading like this? We both make an attempt to put on intense reading expressions. After a few moments, we both relax a little. We read quietly for a while. Suddenly, I feel a chilly breeze nip the back of my neck. I shudder a bit. It must have been more than I thought, as it seems to have caught his attention.
You alright?
Yeah, sorry, I just felt a random chill in the air.
A random chill, you say? Interesting. Perhaps the rumor is true.
What rumor?
The one about the girl who killed herself up here.
Did that sentence have a period? I don't think it did. Nah, it didn't. Got him.
Right, Natsu told me about it the other day.
You know the story. Do you believe it, Hallie?
He smiles knowingly. I'm not sure. Do you?
Well, I can't say for sure whether or not it happened. It would be very unfortunate if it was true, though. The poor girl.
Do you believe in ghosts, Yuri? A chill runs down my spine as I ask that. And I suddenly remember just how creepy this room really is. Why did I even come back here?
Well, I don't know, this particular section of wall seems to be fine. Cough, cough.
I've never experienced an encounter with one, but that doesn't mean they don't exist. That said, I don't think this room is haunted, per se. There can be many explanations for the strange things that happen up here. The scratching on the windows is just the overgrown tree branches outside scraping against the glass. The sounds of scuttering in the walls are just mice, or a raccoon at most. The eerie whistling can be attributed to a wind blowing in through the cracks in the windows. The chilly bite in the air, just a breeze. The damp smell comes from the mildew. All of it can be explained. So you see, the creepiness in this room is just your imagination. Even if someone did die up here, it just adds to the ambiance of it all. To be completely honest, everyone else might want a newer, nicer room downstairs, but I kind of like it up here.
You like it up here? Yuri laughs a little.
Of course. It doesn't bother you, does it?
Well, no.
And if there is a ghost up here, I'd like to talk to her. It would be immensely fascinating to chat with an apparition, don't you think? It may even be interesting to be possessed by the spirit. Oh, I didn't frighten you, did I?
No, of course not. Again, the bitter cold chill runs across my neck. Without thinking, I lean into Yuri even more. Sorry, it's just cold in here, and you're just really warm. Yuri's expression breaks. He starts to tremble. He starts to breathe heavily.
I can't. Hallie.
Shh, Yuri.